What's this I hear about people using yeast infection cream on their scalp to grow out their hair? When I heard about this, I had to look into it. Hopefully at the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding how this chemical works and what's really going on your scalp. Monistat, or miconazole nitrate, is an over-the-counter azole antifungal topical medication commonly used to treat a range of skin infections like yeast infections, athlete's foot, jock itch, ringworms, and pityriasis. In recent years, hundreds of people have begun using this antifungal cream as a hair growth aid. A simple Google search will result in hundreds of pretty impressive before and after photos. But before you jump on the bandwagon, it's important to have a clearer understanding of how this chemical works inside your body, so you can make a more informed decision. There are three main reasons why some people are experiencing hair growth. Your scalp is a perfect environment for all types of bacteria, yeast, and fungus because it's moist, warm, and dark. Its acidic pH helps control critters from taking over, but isn't always enough to stop bacteria and dead skin cells from clogging your pores and the area alongside your hair shaft. Clogged pores can block and slow down hair growth. An antifungal substance like miconazole nitrate penetrates and removes this obstruction by literally killing the bacteria. It results in a clear environment where hair is free to grow at its intended speed. A more natural and safer long-term alternative that's just as effective at clearing yeast and bacterial buildup on your scalp is pure tea tree essential oil. There's no harmful side effects, and unlike miconazole nitrate, tea tree essential oil can be used long-term. It's an important ingredient. That's why it's the only essential oil offered on the Green Beauty Products website. Full instructions on how to use it can be found on the label. If you're interested in reading one of many studies that has been done on the antifungal properties of tea tree essential oil, you can find it in a link below in the description section. The chemical miconazole nitrate has oxidative properties, not enough to eat through your hair, but enough to quickly penetrate deep into your dermis layer of your scalp and affect the hormonal activity going on in your hair follicles. In order to understand how miconazole nitrate might be able to reduce hormonal hair loss, it's important to have a basic understanding of how hormones and hair loss works in your body. Please pause this video and click the link to a really informative video that breaks down the topic of male and female pattern hair loss. Understanding how it works will help you understand the theory of how miconazole nitrate might help to temporarily reverse it. Alright, now that you've watched the video and understand the role the enzyme 5-alpha reductase plays on hormonal hair loss, I'll move on to tie everything all together. There hasn't been any studies done on this, but due to its close chemical structure similarities to another azole antifungal medication called ketoconazole, which has been studied, it's theorized that like ketoconazole, miconazole nitrate helps temporarily reduce male and female pattern hair loss by reducing the amount of the enzyme 5-alpha reductase from your follicles. As you learned from this video, less 5-alpha reductase means less testosterone is converted to DHT in your scalp. Less DHT means your hair follicles are free to resume its normal growth pattern. Male and female pattern hair loss is often a really slow process. Other than hair transplants, there's no real permanent solutions, but you do have the power to substantially slow it down, especially if you're in the early stages, by completely changing your lifestyle, diet, and activity level. If you're interested, I cover more detailed solutions in this video. Another theory associated with the use of miconazole nitrate for hair growth is that due to its oxidative properties, It opens up your pores, which increases the supply of oxygen in your scalp, as well as dilates and widens your blood vessels responsible for supplying nutrients to your hair follicles. More oxygen speeds up circulation of nutrients, and wider blood vessels increases the amount of nutrients going into your hair follicles. This type of rush can improve hair growth, but can also create an intense tingly sensation in your scalp. It can also cause a pretty bad headache. Some people have complained that it felt like their entire scalp was moving. These side effects are often temporary and in most cases will go away. A safer alternative that provides the same benefit are scalp massages. If you like, you can heighten the effect by inverting your head. Here's a link to a video that goes over the science of the inversion method. To recap, here are the 3 theories why miconazole nitrate can aid in hair growth. As you can see, there are also safer, more long-term options you can try that will yield similar results. So, as with all synthetic drugs, there are many possible side effects. The list is long because our bodies are complex, and when you take a man-made drug that's intended to treat one thing, it's impossible to control how it will affect other parts of your complex internal systems. Actually, did you know Monistat used to be a prescription drug, available only with a doctor's consent? So it's a pretty strong drug. If you're going to try it on your scalp, use it with caution. The process of identifying side effects is reactive, not proactive. So over time, as people continue to experience complications, this already long list will get even longer. Now that you have more information on how miconazole nitrate works and the risk, if you still want to give it a try, here are some instructions. You're more likely to experience hard side effects if you use it directly, so it's best to dilute it in a mixture. In an application bottle, mix in 2 tablespoons of some organic oils. I suggest to use the herbal hot oil treatment for its added herbal properties. Use half a tube of 2% miconazole nitrate. The 4% version is stronger, so your chances of side effects would be higher. It's optional, but you can also add in half a tablespoon of capsaicin cream, which is commonly used for joint and muscle pain relief. Capsaicin, which is also found in high amounts in cayenne pepper, increases blood circulation on your scalp, which can help boost the results. It's best to start on freshly washed hair that's been aired or blow dried. Using it too long can result in complications and you can build a resistance. So try not to use it for more than a month at a time, with at least 2 to 3 months break in between. For the first 7 days, use it every night before bed and wrap your hair with a satin or silk scarf. Reduce to 3 times a week for the following 3 weeks. Try to wash your hair at least once a week. Again, miconazole nitrate is not a clinically proven or tested therapy for hair growth, so it's possible that it'll damage your scalp and your hair follicles, which can result in permanent hair loss. So I strongly advise you to test a small area for 3 days to make sure you'll have no issues. If you're not comfortable with trying miconazole nitrate and you have real issues with hair loss, check below in the description section for a link to a directory of board-certified hair restoration doctors by state. You'll be surprised of all the options available to you. I hope this video was able to help you have a clearer understanding of all the details, so you can come up with a more informed decision. Hey guys, take advantage of our 15% off holiday sale and try a green beauty product. The sale ends Christmas Day. As always, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.